about yourself. I don't need to see
I am so much happier now that I'm dead.
I look like a pencil.
I think that I may be the voice of my generation.
It's the titular role.
In the sense that, no, you know what I mean?
Or at least a voice of a generation.
Hello, welcome to Gatekeeping, where we take a deep dive into a pop culture phenomenon and decide if we let it through our gate.
We have an extremely special guest here today.
Very much so.
One of our favorite comedians in the world. He's blushing. We're joined by the fabulous Nick White.
Hey!
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, yes,
very
good.
polite. Yes. We're here today to talk about a topic that you chose.
Yeah.
Delta Goodrem.
Yes.
You're a big fan?
I guess so.
You guess so? You chose this.
I actually am. I just it's kind of like every time I revisit her, I remember why I love her so much.
Yeah.
Right.
But she's not someone I think about that often. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. But
I
then,
get that. I get that.
Yeah. But then I'll put on a throwback playlist and hear Lost Without You. And I'll just be like, why aren't we talking about her every day?
Literally, it's like I'll be like, today I need to listen to Mistaken Identity, and it's like a week of just listening to the first two albums.
And then I'm like, why doesn't the whole world know about her?
They should. Our Delta.
I know, our Deltora quest.
So she started on Neighbours, right?
Yes.
Okay. As Nina,
an aspiring songwriter.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I was a Home and Away boy.
Ooh.
Right. I've
Yeah.
never watched either. To be
Really?
honest. Yeah.
It's because you're so young. You're just, and it's not the same now.
No.
But I watched Home and Away until I was I don't know, in my a teenager.
Right.
But then I remember did you go? Oh, probably not because you're both so young. But I used to get CDs for
Of
Christmas and stuff.
course.
So
Yeah.
fresh. it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
and
yeah.
blah,
Of
blah, blah.
course.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then for Christmas one year, I really wanted. It was something gay. I wanted I got the single for "The Tide Is High" by Atomic Kitten, and there was
A classic.
yeah, and there was another song I really wanted, but my mum couldn't find it, so she got me "Born to Try," and I didn't even know that song at the time, and I was just like, "What is this?" And she's like, "It's that girl from Neighbours." I'm like, "We watch Home and Away."
Get her.
I know that you also
Get her
don't
out
know
of
who
here.
it is. And my mom's like, "No, she's on the radio and blah blah blah." I was like, "Fine," and then I obviously loved it.
Yeah.
And then it just went from there.
Born to Try, that's from her first album, right?
Yeah, it was her.
Yeah.
Her
Well, I
date-
think she actually had a single
Yeah, she
from
had.
Neighbours, that she sung on Neighbours.
No, I think it was Born to Try.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because she had a song that she released before she went on Neighbours that flopped
right.
supreme.
And then she sang Born to Try on Neighbours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the clip of her singing it on Neighbours.
Was it good? She was so young.
She was
Yeah.
bringing it was a very emotional scene, and that's
Yeah.
not me not knowing sort of the context or anything.
Yeah.
But she's singing that in her room, and then her boyfriend's cheating on her. Cut to
Oh.
boyfriend cheating on her while she's singing over the scene. You know what I mean? It was,
I see
it was
what you mean.
editing. Yeah,
I thought you meant she was finding out that her boyfriend was cheating on her whilst she was singing.
I think
That
well,
would be
we were.
multitasking.
That
We
was-
were. Yeah.
Yes. She was acting she's singing at this concert, and then in the background she can just see the boyfriend cheating. But powering
So
on,
sad.
giving the performance of her life.
So sad.
Wait, so do you know the context of? Oh wait, that was the context.
Of In Neighbours.
Yeah, but so then was it just that song? The fans loved it, so that launched her career.
I think it was kind of from what I gather, it was the people that produced Neighbours were also the record producers, and they were oh, she's really popular, let's debut the song on Neighbours and then we'll put it out, and she went number one.
Isn't it crazy that back then young people could be on TV and then make it big, and now there's just no young people on TV?
Yeah.
So we just can't.
Well, I was thinking,
us young people.
is anyone I feel like Neighbours has a good track record of getting stars off
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But Home and Away, no
Home
offense.
and Away, hey.
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth,
Well.
Isla Fisher.
Okay. I mean,
Amy
no one-
Adams tethered.
No one gagging me yet.
Hang on, there's more. Oh, what's her name? No, what's that girl who's in Transformers? Isabella Lucas? Oh, that's not good.
The girl from Transformers.
Australia's own
No, there was
Isabel
more.
Lucas.
Wasn't
Oscar winner.
Doesn't matter.
No offense. Is
What?
Home and Away still going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
But
they
Neighbours
all are.
isn't. So...
Oh.
It is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
I didn't know.
briefly.
I love how I'm like, well, actually, Home and Away's won this many Logies, so
Home and Away outsold Neighbours with ease. Sorry
Yeah.
about it.
Wait, what channel's Neighbours on?
It's now on Amazon.
Yeah,
What?
Home and Away's on 7 still. So
I think they show it on one of the 10 somewhere. It's
that
like-
yeah, the one you have to really look for. Yeah, that's-
10 Peach or something.
it's buried somewhere.
I know, it's so sad how that happened.
But they're
Is it?
back.
I don't
They're
Thank
back
God,
on
thank
Amazon.
God.
Thank
Did
God.
they make a huge deal when it ended and like Kylie came and everything?
Yeah.
Now they're like, we're back.
Yes.
It's like, oh.
I don't think Delta came back for the end.
Ooh.
Oh.
She was like busy probably.
Yeah.
Was she on The Voice at that point? Probably contractually couldn't.
Well, it was what, last year?
I think she's not. Is she on the? Look, are we going chronologically?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get to
I
that.
just, I just can't imagine that she was so busy that she couldn't.
I
Like
know.
Kylie Minogue found the
I
time.
know.
You know, so
And she was about to drop Padam.
exactly.
Yeah.
She was like, I guess I could before I change the world, I guess I could go on Neighbours.
Pop into this crap.
Yeah.
and she said about 2 words. Remember that?
Yeah, didn't she just pop up from a car?
And
It
she was like,
Well, the words Padam,
Oh,
Padam.
yes, she should have.
And they all would have been like, what does that mean?
One
So
word
you'll
choice.
see.
So the first album, Innocent Eyes, it was my first time listening in preparation for this.
What?
Really?
Yes.
But did some of the songs sound familiar?
Not really.
What?
What's the big one?
Born to Try, Innocent
yeah.
Eyes,
Or Lost Without
Predictable,
You.
Lost Without You.
No, I'd never really heard any of this. To be
Yeah.
honest.
What the heck?
I don't know.
Wait, 2003, you were 6?
I was 5. Yeah. So I
What
wasn't
were you
really
doing?
You know, I was still reeling from 9/11. Like-
That's fair. No, you needed time.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I just needed a minute.
Yeah.
you know?
Never forget.
Do you remember 9/11?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was 8.
Wow.
I remember waking up and then, this actually, I shouldn't say this. I just, as an 8-year-old boy, you're kind of like, doesn't that kind of stuff always happen? And then the older I got, I was like, it actually, yeah, that's bad. And I was also like, I don't know what New York is. I was like 8. I was just like, my mum told me, I was like, what's that? That's my
What's
memory
that?
of 9/11.
What's New York?
Yeah. And then I ended up living there. So it's kind of full circle.
Comes full circle. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Wow.
Who knew that day when my mum told me about 9/11 that I would end up living in New York? That's crazy.
If only you'd been
Look
there
at me
before.
now, Mom.
We ask most of our guests about 9/11. to be
Oh,
honest.
really? And does everyone remember?
Well, we never forget. So
Oh, oh yes, yes. Wow. Yeah.
Okay,
but you
okay,
actually, but you don't remember it happening.
no.
No, I just
Oh,
nothing.
that must
in
be
there.
nice.
Well, part of me wants to know, you know,
Yeah.
what it was like.
Yeah, but as a kid, you didn't really understand the gravity of it.
Did you get it at school?
No.
Oh.
We all went to school being like, I don't think we even talked about it at school because I just didn't really understand the gravity of it.
Right.
Yeah. Is that okay? Sorry,
That-
I
okay.
was 8.
You had innocent eyes yourself, sort of, at the time.
I really
yeah.
did. And some say I still do.
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard people saying that. Yeah.
Nick White has
About
innocent
you.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's a good rumor to go around.
This album felt very sort of Kelly Clarkson, you know, a bit of Avril Lavigne mixed in there. It feels very 2000s pop
Yeah.
type thing.
yeah.
Right?
Adult contemporary pop. Vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the impressive thing is, so wait, Delta Goodrem was born in, I want to say 1985.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is that right? Yeah. Or 84. But yeah, that album came out when she was 17 or 18. And
Oh.
she wrote it
She wrote the whole thing. Hey?
and all 5 singles went to #1.
Yeah. She
Jeez.
outdid Kylie Minogue's record actually
Yeah.
of #1s from one album. on
And then
ours.
halfway
Wow.
through the release of all the singles, she was diagnosed with cancer,
Cancer.
at age
Jesus.
18.
What?
I know, it's
You
crazy.
don't know about Delta Goodrem having cancer?
No, I did, but I didn't know she was so young.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
it was probably I don't know, maybe when
Just after
Not
9/11.
Me, Not I or Predictable came out.
Yeah.
I was so immersed in Australian pop culture then because I remember Australian Idol, that was the first year it was on, 2003. And I was obsessed. I went and saw them live.
Oh my god.
Like I went to they came to Brisbane. I went with my mum. That was my first concert.
Was Anthony Kalia there?
No, that was season 2.
Wake
Hello.
Up. It was Guy and Shannon.
I'm so
it was
sorry.
Guy, Shannon, Cosima,
Cosima.
Paulini, Millsy, Levi, Kelly, Rebecca, Clee, Lauren, Matt, and Peter.
Jesus Christ.
But
was
Matt and
scary.
Peter didn't come on the tour. It was just the top 10. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, and then Cosima
Oh, Cosimo DeVito.
sung Predictable.
Okay.
And she said that Delta like called her to wish her luck. Because like Delta was the biggest pop star at the time. Australian Idol was the biggest show.
Yeah.
And it was just like two worlds colliding.
Oh.
It would be like, what's equivalent now? Like someone going on the White Lotus. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the equivalent of that.
Yeah.
Have you watched Survivor?
No.
Okay.
I watched the first season ever in 2000.
Right.
When I was 7.
Work.
Remember
Okay.
that one?
Yes.
I've seen a few episodes of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There's a guy
so
called
good.
Rudy on it?
Oh, yeah, the old guy.
Yeah, that's the only person I remember.
Rest in peace. He died.
Oh, great.
Pour one out for Rudy.
Sorry. Yeah, but he had a long life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, Innocent
Oh, yeah.
Eyes.
Just like that fucking Innocent Eyes song still hits so hard.
It's
Like,
so cool.
I just remember like the video of her like playing the piano and just like it was so intense and
It's kind of scary.
Literally.
Have you seen like the video is spooky because there's like a little girl with like makeup running, and then there's like a silhouette of like a ghost, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And then
Oh,
Delta
yeah,
Goodrem
yeah.
comes out. She's like, it's me.
Yeah.
And like it's just. I remember as a kid, I was like, this is intense.
Yeah, she
really
had
singing from the heart. And
and,
Yeah.
and the soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say the soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
the heart and the soul. That's beautiful.
She was quite soulful little girl, wasn't she?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're kind of making fun of her.
Yeah, be very careful. The Delta Goodrem hive is alive and well.
The Delta strains.
They will come.
We'll get to that.
Ignore that. Oh, will we? Oh, God.
But she,
yeah.
of course I found it inspirational. Like, I was listening to Born to Try, and I was
the
like,
week you've had.
Have you had a hard week?
I mean, having some, what do you call it, wisdom teeth issues.
Oh,
It's like-
really?
and it really brought down my entire mood and my whole life.
Do you have to get them out?
I will be, yeah.
Do they hurt?
At the moment, they feel okay. Thanks for giving me space to talk about my teeth on
Yeah.
the podcast. Because everyone's sick of hearing about them.
Oh, this is my
it's-
first time hearing.
It's so good to have a new audience to talk about my teeth. What was your question?
You're making fun of
Oh, I can't remember.
Born to Try. You're
but-
God, lost the
inspiring.
teeth.
I was
yeah,
gonna-
I
oh,
was
yeah.
inspired. I was like,
Oh,
we
that's right.
are born to try.
We
I
really
was.
are.
Because that's the thing. It's like, we were. Like,
There's kind of two versions of that song. There's like Born to Try, and then there's Lana Del Rey's Born, to Die.
die.
And those are my two moods.
Yeah.
You know what
Born
I mean?
to try. Born to
Yeah,
try.
if I wake up, I'm like, what kind of day is it? Is it a day to try or die?
Which way does it usually swing?
Try.
That's beautiful. That's really gorgeous.
It's brought a
and
tear to
I
my
don't know
eye.
if you remember, you probably don't remember, but in 2003 at the Arias, because she was too ill to perform,
Oh.
Darren Hayes sung Lost Without You. Darren Hayes from Savage Garden. Do you remember
Wow.
that?
No.
I don't remember it.
Oh, it was
but-
so cool. And then Delta Goodrem, like, yeah, because she just had treatment. She had lost her hair.
Lost
she had
her
like this
hair.
little blonde wig on that looked.
Okay.
It was like a really iconic look. And then a year later, when I was like this little gay 11-year-old who just got The Sims 2, and my first time playing it, I made myself as an adult, and then I was making my wife, and then I found that hairstyle that looked exactly like her blonde wig, and I was like, oh. So I just made my wife Delta Goodrem on The Sims. Her name was Delta White.
That's
And
beautiful.
then- yeah, and she was like the mother of my children on The Sims just because I found a hairstyle that matched her wig at the Arias.
That's
To why?
That's
It's like the
Yeah.
gayest thing I've ever heard.
I know.
Did it work out between you guys?
Yeah, we had a few children, and then I just moved on to a different family.
Oh, so you left your family and Delta.
They're
Your
there
cancer-ridden
somewhere.
wife. You left her.
No.
You were the Brian McFadden there.
Oh. I did that end? I think that ended badly, right?
Yeah, they broke up.
Have you heard their song? They've done two
Almost
songs
Here?
together.
Hello.
Yeah, and they have another one called Mistakes.
Ah,
It's really good as well.
okay.
Well, the first one, which is from her second album, right?
Almost
Mistaken
Here.
identity.
It's called like
Almost Here.
Almost Here.
Yeah.
But then it's called like brackets with Brian McFadden
Mm.
and then brackets featuring Brian McFadden.
Ah.
His name
Oh.
is in it twice.
And it's not a nice name.
No.
Brian McFadden. Ooh.
McFadden.
Mc-
It's like, we get it. You're Irish.
Yeah. Ugh.
I love that song though.
Ah, 'cause when I need
I hear you right?
Lost Without You.
Mm.
That's also from Innocent Eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really did enjoy that one.
I think
too.
that could be my favorite from that album. Oh no, that's a big call.
that is
They're all so good.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's not a bad one. either.
Predictable was my favorite as a child.
Mhm.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it's also about that time. It's like that's the fifth single. Like the fifth single probably won't be very good. It's like no, number one.
Bangers, bangers,
It's
bangers.
crazy.
Throw It Away. I like
Oh,
Throw It Away.
Throw it away.
I don't think I know that one.
Oh,
It's
it's
about
a deep cut.
It's about being
Oh.
thrown away,
Oh, relatable.
sort of. Yeah. I feel like I wrote down some lyrics. 'cause
I
it
was
resonated.
really. I think I've only listened to like the singles from
Of course.
Innocent Eyes.
Mm.
And then on Mistaken Identity, so it's Out of the Blue,
Out of the blue.
which is such a beautiful song. That went to number one as well.
yeah.
Um,
Out of the blue.
Mistaken Identity.
Mistaken Identity, which
I love that
so
song.
good.
Yeah, that's one that like
That's not
people
me.
really appreciate now.
That's just not me.
It's kind of
Oh.
like, yeah.
I feel like this was her Reputation era, sort of. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like Mistaken Identity was her Look What You Made Me Do.
I remember like being so gagged that like she had dark hair.
Same.
And like it was like me and my friends were like, well, yeah, if you have cancer, like your hair can grow back a different color.
yeah.
Like
It was really like, what?
Can it?
no, I think she
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
dyed her hair
say.
blonde.
Yeah, I remember thinking like, this must be like her roots are like dark. Yeah, I remember
Yeah, I
fully
was-
being like, what?
Like
She
me and
looks
my
so beautiful. In that.
and like she's like in the pool and like the
Yeah.
hair's like slicked. Oh,
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
it was gaggy.
It's-
I remember me and
it's
my
qu-
like childhood friend were just like obsessed.
Yeah.
It's quite a scary album.
Yeah.
Like it scared me what was happening.
Well, it's
on
like she
here.
was writing that when she was
Going through.
like going
going
through
through it.
treatment and
Yeah,
stuff.
and it really showed.
I know. And she was
Yeah.
dating Mark Philippoussis at the time, the
Okay.
tennis player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they called him the poo, which I think's a bit yucky.
Not the poo.
Yeah.
Delta and the Pooh.
And then
yeah.
some people thought Out of the Blue might have been about him, or it might have been about the cancer, because it was quite like, you know,
Mm.
New beginning.
because it's, yeah, probably him. But then,
This is more of a love song, right?
Out of the
Yeah.
blue. That's
Yeah,
where I
yeah.
met you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what other songs were from that album? I think I only know those three.
It was the singles were Out of the Blue, Mistaken Identity, Almost Here, Too Little, Too Late.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Be Strong.
Nah,
Don't
you
know that
lost
one.
me.
I remember The Analyst. That was a banger.
Oh, that sounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I read about that because she was like, it's about dating someone who's analytical. Okay.
Oh, my
Okay.
Philippoussis. The poo. The analytical poo.
The Analytical Poo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's quite.
Oh, Last Night on Earth. That was a banger. Oh, so great.
So she probably would have been around like 20.
yeah.
Yeah, so still a baby.
I love that line from Mistaken Identity where she says something about she's played like the girl next door, you know.
I
but
played
she-
the role of the nice girl next door. That's kind of like my life
Oh,
or something.
and something she rhymes that with knife. Is what
Yeah.
I love. Yeah.
oh,
She's good.
songwriter.
The imagery,
is
the
good.
knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. What does she say? A terrible case. of mistaken.
Terrible
A
case.
terrible case.
Oh,
It's
The sun likes to rise and the moon likes to fall.
that's
kind
kind
of
of
like.
my,
Wait. Does she say?
kind of like my life.
Yeah, and then
I played the role of the nice girl next door who gets cut like a knife.
Oh, I got it wrong. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
God, you should have said something. I've made a fool of myself.
but gets cut like a knife. Did she? I didn't really get that. Like, did Nina
Did she get cut from the show?
Did Nina get cut like a knife?
Surely.
I don't
not.
know. That's a metaphor. It's
That'd be
very-
crazy.
Yeah, maybe because she got cheated on, like cut her like a.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She's always bringing it back to the text, which I love. Like
Yeah, yeah.
The character of Nina.
Yeah.
God, what the
Yeah.
hell was their last name? Nina.
Tucker.
Nina Tucker.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Very. Delta's so like classic Australiana.
She
like-
is Australia's sweetheart.
Yeah.
Know that.
I also just think the name Delta.
Oh,
it suits
it's
her.
just can't.
It's
like-
Also, she is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
I mean, you married her.
I married her for a reason.
Delta White.
Yeah.
Mrs. White.
Yeah, back in 2004. Wow, 20 years ago we got married. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
The old ball and chain.
Yeah,
We've made it this far.
Beautiful, really.
It's so this was actually a bit of a flop era in some ways.
Mistaken identity.
One of them didn't reach number one. I'm pretty sure I wrote that down.
yeah, but still.
I think Mistaken Identity, the title track, did not. It ended her streak of number one
Oh,
singles.
but she has 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Sorry.
you know-
Who is she? The Beatles? I mean, she could be.
She could be. She's Australia's Beatles.
Australia's Taylor Swift.
But then her next
I
album.
mean, kinda.
yeah, kind of.
Like,
Do you think
kinda.
so?
I kind of see her as like, well, yeah.
She's like she's definitely like a legacy artist now.
She's like a
Yeah.
Katy Perry, more like.
What
In
would
that she
she
doesn't
be
she doesn't
equivalent
care
to?
anymore.
yeah, like yeah.
Sorry, no, it's Katy Perry.
Do
Do you think-
yeah.
Do you think?
Kind of like J-Lo almost in the sense that like really big at the start and like everyone still loves her. We need Delta Goodrem's This Is Me Now.
In terms
Yeah.
of like, yeah, popularity and stuff.
Yeah.
But then with artistry, it's like Delta Goodrem actually writes her own songs and music.
Well, I don't
Which,
know. Have you
sorry
seen
if you're J-Lo, but
Have you seen This Is Me Now?
no.
Oh,
Have you?
okay. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, is it good?
Of course.
It is artistic.
Brilliance.
Yeah, it's
The documentary's out now. too.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
But didn't J-Lo like not even sing some of her own songs?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, just throwing that out.
Yeah.
She didn't need
She
to.
wasn't even on the record.
Oh, right, yeah,
Some of these girls aren't even on the record.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I think Mistaken Identity not reaching number one, I feel like the people didn't get it. Like it's a number
Yeah.
one. It's number one to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think it was too angsty, like for the
They didn't understand it.
Yeah.
just trying to,
I mean, people couldn't relate to that experience.
No.
yeah, of Mistaken
Who goes
Identity.
through that?
Yeah, complete.
Delta Goodrem.
That's not me. That's just
Jesus
not me.
Christ.
You know what's
right?
crazy? Actually, like Australia's 3 biggest pop stars,
Here we go.
like girlies, Delta, Kylie, and Olivia Newton-John,
Oh,
all had cancer
cancer.
at like while they were kind of their career was going really well. And
I
it's
was gonna
like,
say Jessica Malboy. I thought she'd be one of the 3.
no, she hasn't had cancer.
No, but I'm.
One of the big
I
pop
hope.
girlies.
Touch wood.
Yeah, but
No, I was saying I feel like she's one of the.
Oh
big
yeah, I
3.
agree.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, she's like one of our big pop stars for sure.
Yeah, but no
But
cancer.
the episode's not about her. No, I'm kidding.
Who? Wait, who's? It was Delta, Olivia, and-
Kylie,
Oh, of course.
Mm.
Yeah, God.
2005.
God likes to strike down our Australian
women.
women.
Yeah.
Something about a blonde Australian.
God. We need them.
Yeah, I mean the Delta and Olivia thing. I mean it's so.
Yeah,
Well, and then
then-
famously she played
Yeah.
Olivia Newton-John,
Yeah.
which
Oh, I will get to that.
yeah.
We'll get to that.
Have you seen? I assume that you have. Hating Alice and Ashley,
Yes.
one of the best films ever made.
Yeah. I saw it once when I was a kid, but I remember loving it.
Ah,
What happens?
It was
in
also
this
at the peak of like,
De-
it was
Delta,
like Innocent
yeah.
Eyes era.
yeah.
right?
Literally.
What was
It was
it?
2005. So
Oh,
I think
okay,
it was
yeah, yeah.
a mistake. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's like a high school drama comedy. She plays like a rich bitch, and the poor girl doesn't like her.
Yeah.
right.
It was, I believe, critics called Delta's performance wooden, robotic, and detached.
Oh, okay.
And they
you
didn't
know
get
what?
it. They didn't get it.
They didn't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so funny because I don't remember it, but I'm like, they're wrong.
I loved that movie when I was a kid. So
yeah, I remember loving it.
Yeah.
And she was beautiful. And
she had this little fuck ass wig with like a bang.
yeah.
Oh,
she had
Oh.
a fringe.
I have to say, sorry in advance, but I feel like Delta as a person, I don't think I'd want to know her. Like, I feel like she gives me a bad vibe.
Okay.
I don't entirely disagree.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know.
okay. Okay.
I would love to be her friend. Hi. She knows who I am, which is correct. Well, I made
What?
I made
Here
a
we
video
go.
that she stitched, and then
What?
And then I think I messaged her just being like, "I love you so much," and she's like, "I love you. This was so cute," or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, I've tried for years to get her attention, and I finally did.
That's
So you are friends.
that's incredible.
Yeah, it was so crazy. It was just like this TikTok of me working from home in the lockdown in Sydney, and my friend was filming me, and I didn't know, and I was like standing working at my computer, and in Innocent Eyes, the part where like I was like working, and I was just like doing this, and then my friend showed me the video. I was like, oh my god, I'll show you what I was listening to, and then we put it to the music, and it was perfect. So then I put that on TikTok, and she saw it like 2 years later. I think it's because she was about to do something, and she stitched it, and she was just watching it, and she's like, oh, I mean, if you're listening to the pod, you can't see, but it's just, she's like, oh my God. And it's so funny because one of my, the first hashtag I used was gay. And then when she stitched it, it just said like, stitch with Nick White, hashtag gay. And I was like, hey. And I was like, oh wait, I did that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then,
oh my
and then I literally made a grid post about it because I was just like,
of course.
Like 10-year-old Nick would be freaking out. And then, so that was exciting.
Wow. I'm sorry to have insulted your close personal friend.
Yeah. She wouldn't like that, I think.
Don't tell her what I said about her.
I wonder if she'll listen to this.
I mean, I don't think it would be hard to get in contact with Delta Goodrem. You know what I mean?
Can we call her right now?
I tried to, around that time when she stitched me, I got my manager to like email her manager, but nothing happened.
Oh.
I was like, I would love to make content with her.
That would be huge.
Like to shake her hand.
I'd love to give her a firm handshake and say thank you.
Thank you for what you've done. Well, I've met Delta
for that.
Have you?
So, not to bury the lead.
So you win.
I when she was in Cats the musical.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she was.
She's done a lot.
Yeah, shouldn't have done that. I went to the stage door and I just waited with all this, just like hordes of like women of a certain type, Delta Goodrem stands, and just got my little pic with Delta. She was lovely.
Who did she
was
play?
nice.
She played Grisabella, of course. Grisabella the Glamour Cat. Jennifer Hudson.
Oh,
she sang Memory.
The big number.
Wow.
Like,
Was it
like,
good?
nah, she... I meant like, nah, they just put her as a random cat. Like, obviously, you get Delta Goodrem to sing Memory.
Right.
Did she sing it well?
I think she was a little tired. I don't know if that song's necessarily in her vocal range.
She has an interesting vocal range. Like,
Yeah.
she can't sing low very well.
Yeah.
But then she's amazing. She can sing so high. She couldn't?
On the night that I saw it, the vocals weren't vocaling.
Oh, that's a
Which
shame.
is and I've heard talk that the vocals weren't vocaling for most of the season.
I've heard
Really?
Yeah. And then I think when she sang it on her tour the following year, I think she brought it down a bit.
That's fair.
She's doing it on the tour.
She did it on the tour.
When was this?
This would have, I think it was 2015. 2015? I've got the photo. I sent it to Sam the other day.
She loves musical theatre, right? That's...
Well, and that's another thing. Here you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You guys have the same hair.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be in the Australian premiere of Waitress, allegedly. Do you know about Waitress the musical? Right.
I know about it.
Yeah, it's written by Sarah Bareilles.
Oh, yeah.
based
I
on
want to see you
Oh,
be
I love
brave.
her. I wish I chose her for my topic. No, I'm kidding.
We'll
I
have
love
to get you
Delta.
back. I love Sarah Bareilles.
She's so good.
Yeah. And she was supposed to be in the Australian premiere of Waitress in 2020. Obviously, that didn't go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
But also, they were going to bring it after COVID, but because of her like vocals, like how she like lost
Her
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
Wait, we'll get to that because we haven't talked about the Delta album.
Delta
yet,
album, yes.
which could be my favorite era, maybe.
Whoa.
Okay.
Well, I just
Interesting.
loved. It was kind of like her.
She's like, I'm an adult.
Yeah, she's like, I'm an
a pop
adult.
girl now.
And I remember it was so crazy because that was 2007, and like she was just like she looked so good, and so many people were like, she looks like a drag queen. She looks like a slapper, and I'm like, she looks hot as hell.
She's serving her ass off on the album cover.
Yeah, I know.
She
She's
really
like,
is.
She had the buccal fat removal before it was a thing.
Yeah.
Like it was just like angular cunt, like the hair.
I know. That's when like she had just like grown up a bit and like got all these angles in her face, and I was like, you are just like stunning.
Yeah.
So stunning.
And then In This Life slaps, but then Believe Again. Do you know Believe Again?
I don't think
I
so.
probably know if I heard
The
it.
second
Is
single.
that- oh, a single. Okay.
It's like so ethereal and just like It's like nothing she's ever done. It's
Okay.
so good.
Okay.
Please listen.
I'll give it a listen.
It's a long song. It's like 5 minutes, which for her is like.
Oh, actually, I do know this one. Yeah,
It
because I
goes,
remember.
I lost my faith in love.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Tonight I believe again. Yeah, it's that one.
I feel like we did brush over a very important
Uh-oh.
moment.
Together we are
Together
one.
we are one.
Oh yes! Oh my god!
Which she sang at the Commonwealth Games opening ceremony.
That song is so good.
Wait, how does the song go?
Find your guiding inspiration.
Oh,
In a place where dreams are made.
it's sort of her raw. You're
Kind of.
gonna hear.
It's kinda
me
like,
roar.
Do you know that song "Ready to Fly" by Amy Pearson?
No.
Who is she?
Oh, I don't know. It was for another like Olympics.
Yeah,
it's
very-
like an Olympics song.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are
yeah.
all holding hands across the world, and together we are one.
Yeah,
What
it's
was-
so dramatic.
What was the Katy Perry? Sorry to keep bringing back to Katy Perry. I just can't stop. her Olympic song. What was that one? Oh, I Rise.
Oh, I don't really know that.
Still I rise.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
She like did this. She was not like affiliated with the Olympics,
Oh.
and then she wrote like an Olympic song.
People
and,
always do that.
and they were
at
kind
around
of like
Olympics time. They're like, oh, whoops! What a coincidence.
they were kind of like, you can't do that, and she was like, no, I can't. You know?
I'm Katy Perry. And I will.
She needs a sports song.
Yeah, Together We Are One was like, I listened to that on my MP3 player like, every day.
You wore that shit out.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
God.
And that's just sort of a loose single.
that was the
'Cause
that was a loose single in 2006, I think.
Yeah.
And then Delta was 2007.
hmm
right.
Yeah. And this was like 2007 was kind of just like a really weird year for pop culture.
Well, I was reading the Wikipedia article, and it said that her and Guy Sebastian were chosen by the Jackson family to perform at the Australian launch of Michael Jackson's "This Is It" DVD.
In 2009.
The launch of the DVD.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's huge. Personally selected.
Wow.
How do they know who she is?
Well, this is the one where she like tried to break into the American market
Yeah.
and like
Really?
failed.
I think there's
Oh.
2 music videos for In This Life. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like how did she fail? She's so good.
I think there is something so Australian about her. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know. She like has the sauce, but like
Well,
she can't take it anywhere.
Also,
Like,
how embarrassing would it be? Like, because when you're trying to break into the US market as an Australian, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
yeah.
It'd be so embarrassing if the whole country saw me fail at that.
Yeah.
Because the Veronicas did it that year as well with
Yeah,
Hook
with
Me Up
Hook
and
Me Up.
Untouched. Who else did it that year? Oh, God, it must have been a big year.
It seems very
2007.
hard because it's like,
Well,
you
even
know, Kylie,
Kylie,
she's
it-
spoken about how
Yeah.
like you have to just like live there for a very long period of time and just like do
Hit the
every
pavement,
single
yeah.
thing, you know. But you know, I actually saw the Veronicas perform in New York City.
Oh, really?
So
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Your
In
native city.
2007.
Yeah, I probably did as well. I just don't remember. My life is so busy.
So they did break through, I guess, in some
Yeah.
some way.
Well, there's a Veronica song on She's the Man. So that helps.
What?
What song?
Forever.
Oh my god.
The carnival scene.
I actually haven't seen Jason
What?
Man.
What?
Sorry.
Have you seen it?
Of course.
Okay, good.
That was like one of the formative DVDs in my
Yeah,
household.
same.
Like, it was on repeat.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Yeah, Veronica's had a song in that. And then they had a song on FIFA.
Oh.
My brother would be playing FIFA and I'd be like,
What is that?
it was untouched.
What?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
wow.
I've
For-
reached the end of my tether with Untouched.
Oh,
We need to put it
yeah.
away.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hate when there's a song that people don't appreciate at the time. I made a TikTok about this yesterday about Murder on the Dance Floor. And I'm like,
Yes.
Yep.
just can't we just appreciate stuff when it's new as well?
Yeah. It's
Instead
so
of like
true.
I love like there's so many songs that people are just like, this song rules. It's like, yeah, we've known
We
that for
know.
20
Oh,
years.
yes. That is me with Never Really Over by Katy Perry. though.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Another
Really?
Katy Perry thing from Sam. Can you come up with something
Yeah, are
else,
you obsessed
bitch?
with Caitlin Perry?
Catherine.
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 Yeah.
Catherine Hudson. Of course I am.
That's like people with like Heavy Metal Lover and stuff from Born This
Oh,
Way as
yeah.
well.
Yep.
They're like, this kind of slaps. It's like, yeah.
We know. Yeah, we know.
Where were you in
what was that
2011?
song that was like from fucking
Bloody Mary.
That was
Yeah.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Wednesday.
We knew.
I
Yeah.
did.
We
I
knew.
did have a look at your playlist.
Oh, the Perfect Pop Songs?
Yes.
What'd you think?
Well,
It's
I,
kind of millennial. Like,
I just searched for Delta on there because I wanted to see what you'd
I
included.
had Lost Without You, I think.
Yes, and
Yeah.
there was another one on there, but I can't remember.
Maybe it was Believe Again. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Sitting on top of the world.
no,
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a banger.
I
She
don't-
looks so good in that video.
the balloons.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very it coded.
When I was at uni, the guy that directed that video was taking our class for
Oh.
the semester, and he just put that on and then was like,
Well, he was like teaching the class.
yeah.
Oh.
And then he was like, yeah, I directed that, and
Wow.
that gagged me. I
Yeah,
was-
I would have been like, okay.
You have my. I was like saluting. I was like, you have my respect.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, that was kind of like, because that was 2012, and that's the first year she did The Voice, and I feel like she went away for a bit,
Yeah, there was like a 5-year break.
yeah.
and then she was like, "I'm back, and I'm still beautiful." And I
Yeah.
remember I became obsessed with her again in 2012. I was 19.
This was like her comeback sort of.
Yeah, she was sitting on top of the world.
I hate that song, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's not one I revisit much.
So get up and stand. It's like very like I have just like a visceral memory of like seeing the Queens at Circuit do that song with
Quite
like with
yeah.
the
Quite
rainbow
regularly.
flag. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's what this song was made for.
It's also a song that, like, at a year 7. Wait, what year does high school finish here? I mean, no,
Oh.
primary school.
Year 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like a year 6 graduation day of like all the kids walking up, they'd play a song like that. You know how sometimes like
Yeah.
people make songs for a occasion?
Yeah.
Like Sitting on Top of the World could be, she's probably still raking in royalties from like
Oh.
graduation days and
Weddings, funerals.
Do you think
stuff. Yeah, funerals. Get up and stand up. Yeah.
Do you think she gets royalties when they play it at the school graduation?
Yes.
She gets those Spotify streams.
They're like, sorry, the stage is a bit small. We've had to pay Delta quite a bit for the
Only
song.
5 of you will be graduating
This is
tonight.
our last graduation ever.
Did you know, in her attempts to break into the American market, she recorded a cover of For Good for the 5th anniversary of
Okay.
Wicked with Leanne Ryan.
This is what
Really?
this is my main question of this whole episode. How the fuck did she get on the
That's
Wicked
the 5th anniversary
album?
soundtrack.
I didn't
Because
know that.
It's like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Is that,
It's
no,
her-
Ariana's not on that one, right?
No,
she was on a
that's
later one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm like, what is she doing there?
literally
And
the-
she's doing the,
For Good with Leanne
she's
Ryan.
doing Alphabet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gaggy.
I don't think it's very
Good. No, but
Oh.
it's gaggy that she got it.
You haven't heard
Are you a
this?
Wicked
No, no, I don't really know much about musical theatre.
Oh, but it's Wicked, you know. Come on, it's Wicked.
Well, it's starting at the Regent Theatre this weekend.
Oh,
Really?
I'm seeing Wicked on the Tuesday.
Fucking
What's your
kill
tattoo?
yourself.
Which this one?
Oh, wow.
It's Ethel Cain.
Cool.
Yeah.
When are you seeing Wicked?
On Tuesday.
With who?
Grace.
You piss me off.
I told you, bitch. Anyway,
Did you pay a lot of money?
no.
What?
I told you.
Why aren't I coming?
Because we could only get 2 tickets.
Oh!
I told you that we're going to go anyway. Fuck off. We saw it in Sydney.
I want to go again.
And I will go again.
You promise me? You
I promise
swear
you
on-
I'll go see Wicked again.
You swear on this podcast?
I swear on this podcast, listeners, I will go see Wicked with Sam.
Okay, and you'll find a cheap ticket price.
Yes, bitch.
You swear on your life.
I swear on...
And when does Wicked finish here?
It's here for a while. We've got plenty of time.
Okay, I want to go soon.
Well, it's very sold out, so...
Well, you'll sort this out.
I will
right?
sort this out. Fuck off.
Stop fighting. I'm getting stressed.
Do you want to come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to see Wicked.
Yeah, I know.
It's incredible.
For Good, the song she
So she
sings.
sung a song with Leanne Rimes.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Which is even like
I love Leanne.
adds to the craziness of it. It's like
Yeah.
Delta Goodrem and Leanne
Yeah.
Rhymes.
Well, do you want to hear something crazy? This was probably like 5 years ago or something. I checked who Britney Spears followed. Britney Spears followed Delta Goodrem. And not many other people.
Oh
I bet
my
she doesn't
God.
anymore.
Oh.
I checked maybe like last year.
They had a falling out.
Well, maybe she was just like, wait, who's that again? But like for a while, she followed Delta Goodrem, and I was like, that's awesome.
Do you think she's re-followed her since?
I hope so.
That's nuts.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
I need-
crazy. She
I
only
know.
follows 52 people.
Yeah, I think she did a
Ooh.
cull. She's like, bye, Delta.
Nah.
Yeah,
Do we think Delta still follows Britney?
Ooh.
probably.
I mean, Delta's lucky she got off scot-free in the book, right?
Oh,
Britney did.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's crazy.
Wow, to get those two in a room would be so special.
She doesn't follow Britney.
Oh, babe.
Oh, beef.
Jeez.
Now, I think it was 2008 or 9 when she did a song with Brian McFadden called Mistakes.
Oh.
Have you seen that
I've
music
heard
video?
of it. I have not seen it.
It's a cool music video. They like trash a room and they're like throwing stuff and she looks so good in it. I've said that about every video. I'm like, she looks so good in it.
She's so beautiful.
Oh wait, we're already on to the next one though.
That's
I
Sitting
feel
on
like
top
at
of the
this
world,
point
yeah.
we kind of
it becomes a blog.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's just bleh.
yeah. She was on The Voice famously.
Oh
Yes.
Can we
And
talk
I
about
feel
her
like
feet?
that's when she started getting a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And I was like, sorry.
Okay, well, we'll have to talk about the feet.
What about her feet?
You don't know about the feet?
No.
She put her feet up on the thing and they were dirty and she
Oh,
got like
yeah, I do know that.
They were filthy. They were
Yeah.
filthy. And she was like, yeah, I just walk around set in bare feet. Like, the set really should have been cleaner.
Oh.
So
You know
she
what?
blamed the set. I'm like, no. Because, like,
You
she's
dirty bitch, put some shoes on.
she's sitting next to, like, Kelly Rowland, who's
Maybe
got...
she had the zoomies and had just been running around. She's known to do that.
She's known to do that. And that is what kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
that she was
okay.
blaming the set for her dirty feet.
That
Where
is kind of-
I'm like, well, you're walking on the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't blame the
yeah.
ground.
I'm trying to find a way to defend her, but I just can't. But I do love how her and Kelly Rowland are such good friends.
Are they?
Yeah, they're really close.
Wow.
They got really close on The Voice.
Right.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I'm like, that's really cool.
We need now Kelly. We need them to do a single together so that
Yeah.
then she can break into the US market.
Imagine if it's just like Kelly Rowland's obviously so cool. And so if she is good friends with Delta Goodrem, it's like Delta Goodrem must be cool to hang
Yeah.
out with. Sorry.
Who
That's
else?
how it works.
I do see what you're saying there.
Yeah, so many people like Delta Goodrem. I'm like, she's friends with Kelly Rowland, Beyonce's
that.
cousin.
I think cousins.
I think so. Or maybe
In a
not.
way, spiritually cousins.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought they were. Or they're just like they were very close
Yeah, they're
family
like family friends, I think. Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah. Well, when they had their feet, they were sitting right next to each other. So
Yeah.
clearly
Yeah.
there's a closeness. there.
Yeah. And if anything, here, I found a way to defend her. If
Okay,
anything,
here we go.
being barefoot and running around
It's legal.
and then sitting next to someone shows that she was
Comfortable.
really comfortable.
Yeah.
And hey,
Other-
that's a compliment.
Yeah.
comfortable in her own skin.
And with the people around her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Safe
Hey,
space.
she's keeping it real.
It was a safe space for
Yeah.
her there.
That's Delta does. She keeps it real. That's her thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Something I still don't trust her. Something in
Yeah,
it.
well.
Something in those eyes.
Those
Not so
innocent
innocent.
eyes.
Let's just say
Wait,
that.
I just remembered something else about Delta Goodrem.
Okay.
I think it was 2012 as well. The Voice
Yeah.
era.
Mhm.
When she dated Nick Jonas.
Oh my God, yes.
When he was 18 and she was 27.
We got her. We got
We
her.
got her.
Okay, May December.
Ooh.
What's that?
Oh, you know the movie May December?
No.
Oh, you must watch.
Who's in that?
This is
Julianne
the gay guy
Moore,
film of 2023.
Natalie
Truly,
Portman.
Oh, wait. The new one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to watch that.
you've
Yeah.
simply got
It has Charles Melton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a Riverdale fan?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I was.
My people.
And he's so hot.
He
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
He really is. Yeah. Wait, what were we talking? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little off. The Delta thing.
She was just trying to break into the US market.
Yeah, I
It
think
was
so.
She's very enterprising, Miss Delta.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was because I remember I think I'm the same age as Nick Jonas. So and then
Wow.
I don't know why I had to bring that up. But I just remember like, at the time I was like 18, he was 18, and then she was dating him. And I was like, how do they know each other?
Yeah.
Was he on The Voice?
I feel like he.
Was he? Did they perform?
I could see him on The Voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like The Voice Australia? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe.
They always get like some random.
Or X Factor or something. I feel like
Yeah.
he was around.
Yeah.
He was in the country.
They're in the country now, the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
Why?
They're
Are they
touring.
performing? Right. Where are they playing?
Rod Laver, I think.
I don't know.
So Delta must be laying low.
Yeah.
The ex.
Yeah.
Well, so Brian McFadden.
Oh, yeah.
When they divorced.
Yeah.
He then.
Wait, were they just engaged?
Oh,
Or
you
did they
would
get
probably know
married?
better
I think
than
they were
me.
just engaged.
Right.
Let me get the personal life.
And we don't
section.
like him, right? He doesn't have a good vibe.
He left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Also, do you remember that huge song he had that was number one for ages? That was like, if you're gonna leave me, don't hesitate to
don't
leave me, just say so.
Oh, God.
And it had featuring Kevin Rudolph from Let It Rock. You know that song?
That's really giving me a
That's- yeah,
flashback.
And it was a terrible song.
Yeah.
But it was number one for like months. And I was like, you just came over here, dated our Delta to get popular, and then stole the number one spot from someone else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Delta.
From Delta.
Yeah.
I just said, get it. Go away.
Get
Get out of here.
Get
mate.
out of here.
Well, you know,
please.
after they split up,
Yeah.
he then got married a year later. Fully married to some model.
Oh.
And then they broke up and then he got married again. So, you know, he is a
He's
dirtbag.
bad egg.
I
Yeah.
think yeah.
A serial dirtbag.
Yeah.
He was a judge on Australia's Got Talent.
Wow.
Yes.
And he's the one who like went up and kissed Jack Vidgen on the cheek when he was doing his audition.
Oh,
Do
Really?
you remember that?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that.
Jack
Yeah.
Vidgen.
I love
We
Jack
needed to do a
Vidgen.
Jack Vidgen.
Do you know my first ever influencer event? And I was just like, and then I saw Jack Vidgen. I was like, oh my God, Jack Vidgen. And then I was like to my friend Carla, I was like, I love Jack Vidgen. And then I was like, hi, I'm a huge fan. He's like, thank you. And then I saw him at another event a few months later. He's like, hi, I'm Jack. I was like, oh, yeah. Remember when I said I loved you?
I mean, that's the classic twink power move. Like,
Yeah.
Introducing yourself
I
every
know.
time. Have you heard PTSD?
Yeah. Isn't it wild?
I love that
Yeah.
song.
Is that the one where he's like wearing a tennis uniform?
Because PTSD is playing tennis, sucking dick.
I didn't know that. Or maybe I did. Wait.
Yeah, he's like taking hits and sucking dick.
So is it actually about PTSD or is it just about sucking dick?
It's both, sort of in a way.
The post-traumatic stress
I
of
can't
sucking
keep
dick.
up with him. Wow, that's hectic.
What's he up to?
Yeah, well, it's Mardi Gras weekend.
Oh, he's probably out and about. Didn't he like say, he's like, I am not doing Mardi Gras because I'm not drinking or doing drugs and all that.
Oh, you're not thinking of that other one, are you? That's going to Rottnest Island.
What?
No, that different gay guy who was like, I'm not going to Mardi Gras this year. I'm taking myself to Rottnest Island because all those gays just want to fuck and just, you know, be idiots, drunk idiots, and I'm just going to go back to nature.
I'm not saying anything about that. Oh my God. He's a good friend of mine.
On the podcast,
Does Jack Vidgen have more followers than Delta Goodrem? Jack Vidgen has 90.8k. Delta Goodrem has 696k.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more.
Yeah, that's way more.
You've crunched the numbers.
I was like, that could not make sense.
Our resident mathematician. Mathematician.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
That was a lot.
God, so where did we get up to? With
So we're talking about Brian McFadden.
Okay.
And we're talking about
Her dating Nick Jonas.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the album where she's like, it's like on the covers, she's with
Like racing a line. Wings of the Wild.
I think
or
it's a
something.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was that Wings song that did pretty well.
Yeah.
That
But
song
I don't
is-
really like that song. Oh, you were gonna say it's good?
Oh, I think it's great. And it like,
Is that the one that's like, what if I lose?
Yeah.
myself? Yeah, I don't know.
I think
I
it's-
think that was my era when I was in my early 20s and I was like, I love Triple J. I love cool music. And then I was like kind of abandoning my gay pop, like
Roots.
love for pop.
Been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I go to music festivals. And I think that was around the time she released Wings. So I was probably like,
I
Delta
think,
Goodrem.
oh,
But now I,
turned your back on your own wife.
yeah,
Wow.
I know. My
Wow.
wife.
I think
My wife.
I think Wings should have been like a worldwide -- hit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like I feel like Delta works so well with that kind of like EDM, like what's that song? Dirty Talk? Like that's what she should be doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Climax hot wax. Yeah, Delta should be singing
She
that.
should be doing that. That song I always think she's saying I am Norwegian. I can't hear anything else.
I am Norwegian.
Well, she's like, all right, the verses are about being very sexual and kinky, and then for the chorus, I'll just let them know I'm Norwegian. Just get that out of the way. That can be the hook.
Introduce yourself. You know?
Wouldn't that be a funny chorus?
Fucking hell.
Oh, I'm never gonna hear that the same again.
Yeah, you've ruined it for me.
Yeah,
Sammy.
sorry.
You made it
Sorry.
better for me.
Well, yeah, another girl ruined it for me. So it's a
Oh,
yeah.
it's a pandemic, really.
Yeah.
But I think Wings. Let's like that should be in some sort of Hall of Fame.
The ARIA Hall of Fame.
It probably got certified gold on the ARIA
Oh,
chart.
absolutely.
Surely.
I think it hit #1 in Australia.
I'm willing to say that.
Yeah.
That was the number one.
I love how you were like, that song, and I was like, I don't like it. But then I explained my
See, that's something.
state of mind at
Yeah.
the time.
It was a you problem. Sort of.
Yeah, it was a me problem.
I think if any song is gonna get that Murder on the Dance Floor treatment, it's Wings.
Yes.
It did
Like-
peak at #1. It was double platinum, actually.
Period.
Double platinum, there
Yeah.
you go.
Period. It should have been a Billboard #1.
Yeah.
Like,
It should have.
yeah. They didn't understand it.
They didn't understand it.
You know what Delta Goodrem song I love? But she just wasn't at her peak popularity, so it kind of went under the radar. It was the song you were playing when I walked in. It's called Paralyzed.
Oh, that's because that's from her, like,
Yeah, so she woke up and her tongue was like paralyzed and she had to learn to speak and sing again.
Jesus.
And the song Paralyzed is about that experience. And it came out during the first lockdown.
yeah.
And
Oh.
it's so good. It's really beautiful.
I have to listen to that.
It's
I
like
feel
a kind of like piano ballad.
I've
Yeah.
been having mouth issues as we've
Yeah.
established.
It's going to be your
so-
anthem.
Bit different. But yes.
I wish you would stop talking. You
That's
have to
the-
learn how to talk again. That'll be great.
Isn't that the cruelest
Bit of
thing of
shush.
all? My main instrument was, you know,
Mm.
being taken out of action.
Yeah.
But rest assured, I would always find a way to talk. I would.
Oh, good.
You'd get like Stephen
I
Hawking.
would
like,
learn to speak again. Yeah, you can never silence me. It's-
Yeah.
I've tried.
So-
I have tried.
Oh,
addressing
yeah.
the haters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I am Norwegian.
Yeah. So is that from the oh no, that's from the
That's
latest
from her
album,
latest
which was
album.
called
That was 2020.
Yeah.
Now, every now and then I just see her doing stuff, but I don't really check it out. But when I do, I'm like, oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Bridge over troubled dreams.
That is such an
Oh,
incredible album.
Bridge over troubled
Troubled
dreams. Oh, that really tells you a lot.
Yeah.
She's a troubled lady.
Troubled Dreams.
Do you know that other song she has? What was it called? I know in brackets it was like The Lookbook or something.
Oh,
And the music video is so hot and she looks so good. It's called like Look at You or something. Or like
look at you.
oh, what's it called? It's something in brackets, The Lookbook.
That is such an incredible title.
And it's really like she kind of like whispers in it and it's very like sexy.
Ooh.
And in the music video, she's wearing all these like different outfits and she just I
The
want to say it was like
Lookbook.
2018. No, maybe before that.
I'm picturing that scene from the
2016?
first Sex in the City movie.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's a deleted scene from Sex in the City.
Oh,
When Carrie's like trying on the old outfits. Do you remember this?
Is that a
I haven't
deleted
seen the
scene?
deleted.
It's a
scenes.
deleted scene. Yeah.
It's in the like when they do it to walk. This
You must
way.
have watched the extended edition.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably.
Wait, do you have the lookbook? Is
I'm
it
trying to
coming up?
find it.
I'm gonna be so embarrassed if I got that wrong. What if it's nothing like the lookbook?
She also has Dear Elton. Do you know that one?
No.
She wrote a song.
Think about you, the lookbook.
Yeah. What year was that?
That was 6 years ago, 2018.
Okay, it's a good one.
Fairly recent.
From think about.
Is that about clothes and that sort of?
I think it's about a significant other.
Oh.
bisexual? Not naming.
Oh.
Wait, what? She's bisexual?
no, just because you said significant other.
Oh,
It's
yes.
like, oh,
It's about her partner.
Yeah. She
Delta
has,
Goodrem should come out and spy.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be kind.
I'm keeping my mouth closed.
She should date G Flip.
Yes. Iconic
I could see
duo.
No, she
Move
wrote
over
a song
Krishna.
addressed to Elton John,
Mm.
and she was kind of like, it
Pick
doesn't
me.
really say much. It was more just like, "You're so sweet, Elton. Like you write songs for everyone else. I'm gonna write a song for you."
Oh no! And did
Oh.
anyone listen to it?
Well,
I haven't heard about that.
It's quite bad in my opinion. I feel like she wanted to get that kind of,
Tick of approval from Elton.
you know
She
how
wanted to
he-
get Lady Gaga, be like the godparent.
yeah, or like you know how he's with all the pop like Dua Lipa.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I think,
like Britney Spears and stuff.
Yeah.
Again, always trying to break into that American market.
who?
Delta.
Oh yes, exactly.
just-
She was trying another route through the
Yeah,
UK.
I actually think like she still might.
Any
She's
day
only
now.
what, like 39, 40.
She's got a whole life.
Well, she's got 2 songs out last year. I think that
Oh.
she's like trying to do a look at this artwork. It's
I know
very
she's got
like
it in her.
Oh,
She
Jesus.
looks so good.
yeah.
Back to Your Heart, and
Yeah.
it's like a sort of an 80s vibe.
I think so.
She just
and then
always
she
looks amazing.
That's
Hearts on the
incredible-
Run, which is giving very like Miley Cyrus Midnight
Oh
Sky.
wow! I wasn't familiar with these.
Well,
that just came out.
This
the other
came
week.
out, yeah, 16th February.
I'll have to listen.
Wow.
I mean, the 80s thing's so in.
I'm
these
gonna
days,
try to
isn't it?
revive her career. I'm gonna help her
I
now
think
that
we
I have
can.
like a bit of a platform. I need to use it for good.
And you're in touch with her too.
And we've worked together in the
Yeah.
past on a video.
okay, I'm gonna listen to them later.
Same.
Yeah. Wow. Delta.
Also, she did the Olivia Newton-John
the miniseries.
biopic.
Did
yeah.
anyone watch this?
I did.
Was
This
it-
is what I'll say about it.
Okay.
It wasn't entertaining because like they just didn't really delve into like the storylines. It was just very like, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened.
Yep.
But once again, I was just blown away by how beautiful she looked. I was like, what? And also Grease, I was obsessed with Grease as a kid.
Yep.
I was obsessed with Olivia Newton-John. So I was obviously very excited when
Yeah.
I heard Delta Goodrem was playing her.
And she did the album, right? She
Yeah.
covered everything.
Yeah.
Yep. She
Her cover of Xanadu was really good.
okay.
Oh, was it? I don't
Yeah.
know if I listened to it all.
Does anyone know if she got Olivia's blessing? Surely.
Oh yeah, they recorded something together.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I'm like,
it's
they must
clearly
have been
fine.
on good terms.
Yeah, clearly fine. We have to talk about the, to me, one of Delta's most famous moments of the past few years, which is the New South Wales Health Instagram story that she got very angry about.
Yeah.
Do we remember this?
Yes, but
Yeah.
enlighten us.
This is when the Delta variant of COVID was running wild.
Yeah.
And she was sort of went out of her way to be like, I'm cool with it. It's so funny. Like, it's my name. Like, which is, I feel like underlying it was like, I'm not cool with it.
Yeah.
But like, we've got to just kind of.
It's like when you trip and you pretend it's funny.
Yeah.
She was doing that. She's like, how funny is it, guys? Hey. And
But
it's like,
then New South Wales Health posted an Instagram story about, wanting to get vaccinated against the Delta variant. And they had a sticker of Delta's face. And then they had like the vaccines
yeah.
going into it. And something broke in her seat. She said, enough. And she posted on her Instagram story and she said, I have a huge problem with this New South Wales Health. Are you serious? Needles pointing at a picture of my head in an attempt to get your point across is disturbing.
it's kind of like, when did she stop liking that gag? Like,
Yeah.
if she liked it, did she get it to begin with? Because surely
I
she
was-
would still get it. She'd be, oh, it's because of Delta variant. But she's
I
like,
was just-
wait, that needle's going into me? All right, this is
No,
fucked.
into my head.
It's meant to go in your arm.
The fact that she thought it was disturbing is so funny to me. I don't know. I feel like she must have some specific fear of like a needle going into her head that just she snapped.
She saw Saw and she saw the needle trap and she was like, nope.
She said, are you serious?
Did they
Yeah.
apologize?
They did.
God,
yeah. I'm sure someone
good.
got fired. But it was kind of the jokes are over. Like
Yeah.
No Delta joke.
no more. And thank God.
And you know what? She had just been in a lockdown. She didn't need that.
No.
I'm always defending her. I'm like, that was warranted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I would have been fine, if they had a thing of a needle going into my head.
But
Would you have? I don't know if you would have, Sam.
I wouldn't have said that.
I would.
It's
Yeah.
disturbing. This is
It is.
disturbing.
Very
Seriously disturbed.
Yeah.
I wanna now I just wanna like listen to her new stuff and come up with like a
game plan.
strategy
Yeah.
to like, let's get you in the US. We might, collab with Billie Eilish,
Okay.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
There's the wicked connection there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
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 Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she
yeah.
could be on Reputation Vault.
Ooh.
Track.
Yeah.
That
It
would
could
be
be
huge.
called Bridge Over Troubled
Reputation.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know.
Because if she could tap into that mistaken identity sort of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's such an
Yeah,
obvious.
true.
She needs to do
connection.
like a complete rebrand. Like come back with like
She needs to shave her head or something. Or like imagine her with like if she dyed her hair red or something.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Right?
Like,
She has the face to pull off anything.
You
and I
really-
just don't think she's utilizing it enough.
you need to be on her team.
yeah.
I do. With like a clipboard. All right. Here's a list of ideas for today. Shave
Work
your head.
Shave your head, work with Billie
Number
Eilish.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you thought
That's
of that?
what we've got.
So by end of day, I need you to record a song with Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
And then after that, dye your hair red.
And then shave it.
Yeah. And then shave it. Yeah.
And then you'll be huge. You'll
And then
get
you'll
that
be
number one.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because I mean, Kylie's done it last year.
That's so true. I mean,
Padam's huge.
yeah.
Troy's doing it. Hey, Troy and Delta, let's get them in a writer's room. Let's get them in the studio.
together. Okay.
Hey,
Oh.
I'll spearhead it. I'll start
We
a
need a
group
Rush
chat.
remix with Troy and Delta.
It could be called Rushing Over the Bridge of Troubled Dreams.
it's all come full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a
No, wait. I just thought of one more thing she has to do.
Please.
A collab with Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings.
Oh my god. You know
Hello?
she was the face of Pepsi
Was she?
in Australia, yep.
Oh.
In 2004.
Oh,
and
that's
she
so
did
cool.
this advertisement where so like you obviously remember the infamous like Pink, Beyonce and
Oh,
Britney Pepsi ad. She like was this like goddess and she like looked over the Colosseum and she picked up these like dolls that were like basically the three of them and she
Oh.
went, "It's my turn now."
Wow, really?
And then it was like, "Drink Pepsi."
That's
Ew.
so cool.
Yeah,
Did you
literally.
watch this recently?
I watched it last night.
I'm going to
Yeah.
watch that today.
I'll link it to you. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Wow.
that's
so
sort of
cool.
sad because it wasn't her turn.
No,
you know?
unfortunately.
Don't tell her that.
Yeah. Actually, her and Pink, like get them in a room.
That would
Yeah.
be-
Wait, that makes so much
Well,
sense.
that's another thing though. Pink famously has not hacked into her own market.
That's
because
true.
She's,
Yes.
like not big in.
She's
in
too
the
much of an
US.
Aussie battler.
Literally.
Yeah. But everyone knows Pink.
Everyone knows Pink.
Pink is so big.
We need to get Delta and Pink on the trapeze.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we're still looking for Pink tickets if
we
anyone
need a
can
ticket
get
to
us.
Pink.
Wait, hasn't Pink done her Melbourne concert?
She's doing
She's coming
like
back.
16 or something.
Yeah.
Stupid.
She's
I would
coming back.
love to go to Pink.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Putting out a call out.
Please. Wait, oh my God. I didn't know. That's exciting.
Yeah.
When I was a teenager, I loved Pink.
Well, tell me about it. Yeah. I mean, so fresh.
Just like a pill and You and Your Hand are my two favorite Pink songs.
Period.
So what for me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's her best song.
We should do a Pink episode.
I thought
Wait.
we have, babe.
Oh.
Yeah, because I would have, but I saw you had done it. Sorry, no offense, Delta. Na 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 na. I'm gonna start a fight.
So we have a criteria where we that we measure our subjects against to decide if we let them through our gate,
Our
as
gate,
you will. So the first
Quality.
rubric is quality.
I think Delta has a quality. Innocent Eyes alone.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so too. I mean, not all of them are quality, but
When it hits, it hits.
She's proven that when required.
yeah,
Yeah.
she can put in the hard yards.
Yeah, I mean, she's Norwegian.
Yes, she is.
That's the last time I'm gonna say that.
Does it slay?
Does it slay?
It
Does
being
she
Delta
slay?
Big.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like she hasn't like. Actually, this is probably not the second one, but like she's not like a slay.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's a bit kind of.
Not pedestrian, but
She's kind of that girl next door.
yeah,
She's
But
like
she-
really
but-
impressive, but it's like,
it's not slay.
yeah.
Yeah,
She was kind of slaying in those pictures you showed me
yeah.
just before.
This new album,
Yeah.
this new era.
Oh yeah, visually, actually, yeah.
I mean, that
She's
photo of
always a
her
slay.
with the tiger is a bit.
Oh, you're so right. It's a cheetah, by the way. Because
Oh,
why would
is
she
it?
race a tiger?
I don't know.
I don't-
I reckon she
No, that's a
slays. I think she
tiger.
slays. I'm saying it.
Is it really? Show
That's
me.
a tiger.
Yeah, it's a tiger. Gosh, she
Oh,
looks so
you're
good.
right. God,
I'm
I know
gonna-
I look like a fool.
I'm gonna say she slays.
I disagree.
Okay, that's
The
fine.
first song
Except
on
for
this
in that
album
one
is
picture.
called Feline, by the way.
Yes, I did listen to
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
How's it go? Meow. I just heard meowing for 3 minutes.
Well, she wasn't cats. You know?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's the next?
Does it benefit the queer agenda?
Well, yes. I would say yes because she wrote a song for gay marriage,
Did
which
she?
I can't remember the
Oh.
name, but her gay friends got married and she was so excited she wrote a song.
And she has done a lot of things that, like, you know, she wrote a song for Elton John, and she
Yes.
also did the Olivia Newton-John thing, just things that gays like.
Yeah, exactly.
And like,
I feel like a very specific kind of like late 20s, early 30-year-old gay man
Like
has like
me.
an affinity.
yeah,
No, but like a you know the kind.
yeah.
You know the exact kind.
I think I do.
They're like works in marketing and like lives in South
yeah.
Yarra.
Oh,
Has like a
right.
very specific affinity for Delta Goodrem and has been to like every concert.
I
I'm thinking
think
of someone
That is
very
basically me.
That's beautiful.
But I've never seen her live, but I want to.
I feel like she's definitely done it. She's probably done a Mardi Gras. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't doubt.
Yeah,
I think she
sitting on top of the world.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a gay anthem.
And they
isn't
play.
it?
They play.
Yeah.
Those drag queens have been doing that song at Circuit.
Yeah.
Still,
True.
it's been years.
She could probably sue them into the ground.
Literally.
And she hasn't.
She's made millions from Circuit Bar.
Yeah.
Melbourne.
What other gay things has she done? Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Or
Yeah.
dated Nick Jonas. which-
Yeah, she's pretty queer.
Pretty
Um,
gay.
And what was the...
Is it a classic? I mean,
She
duh.
definitely has the classics.
Oh, yeah.
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 And
undeniable.
finally, was I gagged?
I don't know if I've been gagged.
I was gagged when she like lost the ability to speak.
Oh,
Oh,
true.
yeah.
She was gagged.
She was literally gagged.
Yes.
I'm gagged every time I see a photo of her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I honestly think she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
yeah.
Sorry, she's stunning.
You'll have to load up that Sims save file and see if she's
Oh,
still there.
God, that was 20 years ago. I could just make her again.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the same.
I might make her on The Sims.
There's your afternoon sorted.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like she's getting through the gate.
Yeah, let her
right?
through.
Yay!
Our Delta.
Yay!
We have a sound that we'll insert here.
Oh.
Just pretend you're hearing it.
Wow.
That was good acting.
Thank you.
That was really good. Well, this was such a delight to learn about. I almost said Taylor Swift. To learn about Delta Goodrem, Australia's Taylor Swift with you.
Yeah.
Your show Teenage Dream is coming up on a world tour, basically.
Yeah.
You'll be everywhere. You'll be in Adelaide next week.
Yeah, Adelaide next week, Melbourne for the whole festival, the whole
Mhm.
month, Sydney and Brisbane in May, and then yeah, just everywhere else.
You'll be
TBA.
everywhere. TBA.
that.
Yes, you've got to crack
Yeah.
into that US market like Delta.
Yeah.
I know. I need to date
Yeah.
a Jonas brother.
Oh, well, they're in town. They're in town.
Joe Jonas follows me on TikTok, and then I messaged him being like, "Oh, let's collab while you're here." And then he saw the message and said nothing. I was like,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
but I was also like, I don't even know what we'd do. I'd just be like,
Anal.
Well,
"Hi." What?
Anal.
I
James,
just ignore that.
James, this is professional.
Sorry.
James, making it weird.
Mm.
Anyway, thanks for listening. Got to end on that note.
Thanks, I
It's just-
guess.
Sorry. Well, just to bring it back to the poo or whatever his name was, the tennis player.
Oh yes, the poo.
The poo.
The poo.
Okay, well, bye.
Bye.